This is the morning we surfed 3 separate little spots in the Rockaways. Great waves, great filming by Emory. Look at this empty set that they captured. Mind surfing. Surfing with Brant, whose hands were too far forward, but he did bird me successfully. And I pressed the eject. Tide was very high. As you can see, there's a lot of water in these waves. Standing up at the top on my 6-1. This guy's on my inside, so I go above him. Little cutback. Don't commit to go too far back because he's right there in the white water. Wave has nothing else in it, and I give up. Getting in early, behind the peak. Feet hit, hands come off. Staying on that high to mid line. Crouching. Foot over the tail to stay back in the power source of the wave. And I think pretty soon I'm going to give up. Really important to give up. Again, in early, looking where I'm going, feet hit, hands off. See this little section, try to get a head dipper, shampoo, on the hood. Again, wave, nothing else in it, kick out. Like to see those strong kick outs. In deep, behind the section, but I know the tide is so high, this wave will open up for me if I'm patient. Just staying over the tail, not letting it knock me off. Then I come back onto the green. And right here, I already see that there's a little wedge coming at me. So I'm building up for this wedge. Don't want to turn too soon. Could have gone a little earlier so that I could have got the tail out a little bit more. But turn felt good. I'm right here on the shore. Stalling out. Walking back out. And what do I see? What do I see? What's coming? Besides a shore break? Jump over? Never be in a hurry to paddle in there. What I see is Brant practicing a sooner stand up on his 6-6. Hands still a little too far forward. Alright. Another wave. Bottom turn. Get a little bit of a turn back to the whitewater, late for this section, and the backwash just destroys me. This is when I decided to surf inside. It was practically shore break. Here, stay mid-face, see this little section, get the board up and over the section. That always feels really good. And then a little behind it, but I catch up, and by the time I do catch up, I am at the jetty. There was not much more on that one. Again, gotta give up. Gotta be understanding of the wave. Now we're at spot 2. A little closey, a little faster. Way less people. Brant getting smashed. There's a closeout. Brant's coming in. At least for a second. Get his breath after that wipeout. There's me looking. I want everybody to understand you can look at waves and not go. If I was over there, probably would have gone. Great capture by Emory, mind surfing the corner. Excellent wave. Makeable wave. Not in position. Okay, here I go. Up early, hands back by my hips for the faster pop-up. Going for the head dip again. Shampoo. Wave closes out. I give up a different way, which is weight on the tail. There's Brant and a dog. And, Brant, there's a knot in your leash. Everybody look out for knots in your leash. This was down the way, spot number 3 that we surfed this morning. This place only breaks once in a blue moon. And as you can see, it's good, but not perfect. There's so much going on with rocks and stuff that creates these reverberations, these ribs in the side of the wave. Here's Evan, spot number 2 still. Just a little late, and oh man, Evan, you blew that one. Makeable tube right there. Okay, here I go, still at spot number 2. Decide no tube, bottom turn, pointing the board towards the lip, hit it, backwash gets me, but fortunately, I've been doing a lot of yoga. That's another way to kick out there is through the bottom of the wave. Found this life preserver. Thought I was going to die, so had to put on a life vest. Probably should have taken it home with me. But, you know, so much trash. How much can you pick up? Probably a lot. Should have taken it home. Walking over to spot 3, and I see this one come through at spot 2. Always important to be keeping your eyes on the ocean and seeing those opportunities, the corners as we call them, that open part of the wave. Spot 3 started to turn on. These older gentlemen were out there having a good time. We did not ruin their fun. That was probably a great GoPro image that guy has on his computer. Nice little kick out on his part. Emory, great filming. Again, mind surfing. Emory's in position for this one because their camera is right in the spot. Getting the tube, coming out, doing a cutback on that shoulder, seeing what the potentials are. You want to be ahead of time with your imagination in surfing. I wanted this wave. See me wanting this wave? But guess what? That guy's in a better position than me. So I look, but I didn't touch. Let him have his ride. There'll be another wave for me. And even more so because I let him have his wave. Look at that thing. Oh, out of position. Again, see me on the shoulder, looking in. But I didn't turn around and froth for it because why? I wasn't in position. So that's similar to giving up the other way when you kick out. Now I'm in position. See, this thing has a little tube with lots of ribs on it. Stay mid-face, tuck in. Try to plow through that next section, but from the inside of that wave, I saw those ribs, and I just couldn't make that tube. That wasn't a perfect tube. Emory, iPhone footage, you'll see that the footage goes between iPhone and their Canon camera. Little lip line, keeping that compression in the body, pushing through the toes, getting the foot back around the fin cluster, pushing through the fins, and that wave is done. The jumping kick out. Gotta wear a leash at this spot. Too many rocks. Alright, Canon footage. Up early, to the feet, hands off, staying that little ball of whitewater, pushes me off the bottom. Little, very similar ride to the last wave. Start with a little top hit, bring it back around to the whitewater. Notice the wave's pretty done except for this little section. There's Brant behind me. This is the best wave of Brant's session. He's really trying to work out riding that 6.6 after being on an 8.6 for a long time. Here, Brant has his own video where I slow-mode this ride 3 times for him to analyze. It's how we do in the advanced sessions when you're in a package with us. Was really glad that guy blew it. This is my last wave. It's pretty cold at this point. Instead of the lip line turn there, I went straight for the cutback. Almost get bobbled off. See that nice little section again? Second cutback, keeping the arms and shoulders open, back to the whitewater, staying over the tail of the surfboard, staying with the power source of the wave, and then just being calm. Hips are open, shoulders are open, riding my taxi all the way to the shore to be done with a great morning of surfing. That's the still blue wetsuit that I've been wearing all winter, 4mm hooded, no water gets in. And this is the last bit of waves that Emory filmed. Excellent